Hi there, welcome back to some of the highlights in Excel. This particular video I want to have a look at the worksheets. First of all, worksheets are these things at the bottom of the screen. You might have one sheet called sheet 1 or you might have several as I do, and you can just move between the sheets simply by clicking on them. Now I've got a sheet here, for example, called targets, and let's say I want to make a backup or a duplicate of this sheet. A backup because I'm going to make some changes and I need to keep a copy of the original, or a duplicate because I want to save myself having to copy and paste and recreate a second copy. The quickest way to make a duplicate or a backup of a sheet is to hold the control key and drag targets to the right. That immediately makes targets 2. Now if I want to rename this, I'll just double click the sheet and I'll just change the name to Targets 2020. Now I want to go back to targets and make another duplicate. So I hold the control key and I drag targets to the right, and I've made another copy of targets, which I'll double click and call Targets 2019. So the easiest way to make a backup of a duplicate of a sheet is to hold the control key and drag the sheet. If you don't hold the control key and you just drag it, you'll effectively move the sheet, which is also quite helpful when you want to organize things. Alright. Now what about if I want to make a change that's common to all of the sheets? I can right click a sheet and choose select all sheets. Immediately at the top of my screen I can see the word group appear, and I can also see that all the sheets are sort of colored white and there's a green line under them, which basically means all the sheets are selected. But what if I want to choose just a certain group of sheets, perhaps this one, hold the control key, this one and this one. And so now just 3 of the sheets are white with a little green line under them, but the word group still appears at the top. So I've got a group of 3 sheets selected. Now anything I do now will be done to all 3 sheets. So let's say I click on row 1, just by hitting the 1 out the side here, and I'm going to press Control plus. Control plus is a quick way to insert rows, and Control minus is a quick way to delete rows. So I might just insert 2 rows. Let's say, for example, I now clicked on column A, and Control plus will insert columns and Control minus will delete columns. So let's say I just want to put 1 column in. Then I'm going to click in A1 and I might actually put here target and actual values. So I've put a heading in. I might decide I want to make it bigger, so I'll increase the font size to maybe 20. And now if I go and look at any one of these 3 sheets, those changes I've made have occurred in all 3 sheets because the 3 sheets were selected. And so I just click on any particular Targets 2019, Targets 20 or Targets, and you can see the changes I made when I had all 3 sheets selected have been done to all 3 sheets. So you can make changes to more than one sheet in a hit. Now I want to actually archive or hide some of these sheets. I'll right click Targets 2019 and I'll hide. In fact, I'll right click Targets 2020 and I'll hide that also. So you can archive or hide sheets so people don't accidentally go and update or change a sheet. If I want to bring them back, I can literally right click any sheet and choose unhide. And I can choose which sheet I want to unhide and OK. Or I could just drag down and select both of them and go OK, and I've unhid both sheets. So there's a few little tips with regards to sheets. Please come back for the 3rd video.